host XN, and joining me as always is JX. How you doing, man?
Good, man. Glad to be here.
Very nice. Uh, our guest this weekend is none other than Captain Bay. How are you tonight?
I'm good, man. How are you? Glad to be here.
I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, it's good having you. I think you're one of the top content creators in MCOC,
I
and
appreciate it.
yeah, no problem. And we've got a few questions for you.
Awesome.
So, what kind of got you into MCOC, and how did you turn that into creating content?
I first started playing the game by thanks to the reference from one of my close buddies. Um, we always bonded over Marvel. Like we loved watching all the Marvel movies. And then he told me one day, he's like, "Hey, there's this mobile game you should kind of check out." So I'm like, "All right." Turned it on, downloaded it, started playing it. And anytime I did something, I would like text him like, "Bro, I just pulled this champion," or "Oh, I just beat this." And he's like, "Oh, cool, man. I'm right here doing this." And so we were kind of like going back and forth. And he had been playing for a little while at the time. And quickly he realized that like I was catching up to him already and then eventually passed him and like everything. And he was kind of just like, "Oh, what the heck, man?" He was like he couldn't keep up because I was just playing it so much. And
Okay.
eventually like I got way past him and he quit playing the game, not because of me, just he kind of died out on it. So I always blame him. I'm like, it's your fault that I'm addicted to this game because you told me about it. um
Okay.
so then yeah, playing it there for, I think I was playing for a couple months at the time. I finally got to the point where like I joined an alliance and I'm just kind of like starting to learn more and more about it, realizing I should probably read the descriptions of characters to find out how certain things work. Um, and I don't remember who was the first video I watched, but I just remember I'm pretty sure I was trying to figure out how to do masteries, and so I just searched up masteries on YouTube, like what are the best MCC masteries. Just I figured maybe I'll try to see if there's anything on YouTube about this game. I don't know. And sure enough, I found some videos. I was like, oh, cool. And then I started looking at them like, oh, I wonder how to, if I could make some videos about this eventually. So then a couple more months down the road, I kind of just started doing, I'd started a YouTube channel, which originally actually I was playing Minecraft. And so that was the start of my YouTube channel. People around the very beginning might remember that if there are any still around. But I did a few Minecraft videos and then decided to do MCOC instead. I just kind of figured out how to do it and recorded a few videos, and kind of the rest is history from there. Just I always enjoyed watching YouTube channels in the past for mainly like Minecraft. It's kind of why I started that in the first place. So I always liked the whole community aspect of it and playing on servers with people. So that's kind of one thing I've always wanted with MCOC, which is kind of a harder thing, but it's kind of got its own different way about it. Like we do things like this, which is similar basically. So yeah, that's kind of how I guess I got into the game and all of that. Yeah.
Very nice. So, who are some of your favorite champions right now?
My favorite champions. Hercules. I mean, he's kind of a fan favorite right now. The guy's a beast. And he is my first rank 4 6-star as well. So I kind of play with that guy any chance I get, and he's a lot of fun. Outside of him, some of my kind of unique ones, I guess, right now that I really enjoy playing are Mr. Negative. I really enjoy him, and I think he's somewhat underrated. I think there's a group of people that understand his value and everything, but a lot of people that kind of don't think of him for certain counters. But he can do a lot. He's amazing. Um, let's see, who else am I missing? I'd say I do enjoy playing Scarlet Witch. She's a lot of fun too. Captain
Are
Marvel's
you
just an OG favorite. I do like her too still.
are you close to duping the Sigil Witch?
Yes, actually, I already awakened her. I got her
Okay.
duped. I want to say, what was that, like 2 weeks ago or so, maybe 2 or 3 weeks.
Yeah, that's what I
Okay.
did. I was a little late.
Yeah, I was one of those like day one getting it to get her. I think I maybe missed like 1 week's worth of rewards or something. So I was pretty much right on top of that. So yeah, she's a lot of fun.
Very nice. And you said Hercules at the beginning, right?
Yeah, Hercules. Yeah, he's definitely go
Okay.
to. And then
Okay.
Mr. Negative. Mr. Negative is a lot of fun.
Did you vote for Hercules?
I think I did. Yeah. Trying to think who else was there in the vote that I could have potentially voted for. I don't think it was anyone else.
Omega Sentinel?
No, it wasn't
Dazzler?
No, it was definitely Hercules then. Yeah.
Okay. Um, yeah, I think I voted for Hercules all the way through. Who did you vote for this summoner's choice?
I was voting for Quicksilver actually. Yeah, I was voting for Quicksilver, and who was it that Quicksilver came up against at the end? Oh, no, it wasn't Beta Ray Bill. So it was,
Ada Ray
those were like the two I really wanted. And then of course I think they got paired up against each other in the semis, wasn't it?
Yep.
And so I was like, well, that kind of sucks, but yeah, so I stuck it out with him, and luckily he won.
Very nice. Jay, you got one over there?
Yeah, man. So how did you get your name, CaptainBayeee?
So I'll start with the second half of it. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter either way. Captain. So as I said earlier, I was really into Minecraft, and anyone who's been in the Minecraft scene since its beginning on YouTube will know of Captain Sparkles.
Yep.
Big. Yep, Miles. Is that Xander? Miles in the chat here?
Yeah.
Yes.
It's Xander. Okay, I saw Miles, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure that's his
One
logo.
person. We know who it is.
Yep. What's up, Xander? So yeah, Captain Sparkles was the initial like where I got the captain part from. Like my first like my only Minecraft account name was CaptainBayeee, and it was after that. And then down the road, I had a job where they kind of referred to me as the captain of the team, so kind of like two-part came from that as well. And then the second half, the Bayeee or Bayeee, however you want to say it, there's no correct way to say it. I usually say Bayeee because I don't like it to sound necessarily like Captain Bay, like the whole Bay thing, BAE.
Yeah.
Like I was never intended for it to be like that. I had this nickname way before that was a thing. So back in high school, my real name is Bradley. It's my first name, if you didn't know.
Okay.
And one of my friends, I think my senior year of high school, might have been it was junior year. It was junior year of high school. I think I was a TA one time, and I was like walking into one of the classes, and I was like peeking into one of the classes because I was like out in the hallway or whatever, looking at my friends, like kind of making fun of them. And one of them yells because like the teacher in the room was like creeping around the corner, and she's gonna try to scare me. So my friend yelled to me. He yelled like, "Run, Bradley!" He tried to still run, Bradley, and he said it so fast it came out, "Run, Bayeee!" And it just kind of came out, and it's that stuck ever since. And all my friends had their own certain way of saying it, and so yeah, that's kind of just stuck. I started using it for all my usernames for everything. So
Hey,
that's
where
where it came from.
Very nice.
That's
old
awesome. Nickname of my real name.
I like that.
Heck yeah. You got another one over there, Jay?
Okay. I guess we could talk about like the big 34.0 patch notes. So
Lots of notes.
yeah, there's so much stuff in there. So we'll start from the top, I guess. So are you excited for Captain Britain, Betsy Braddock, and Omega Sentinel?
Yeah, I'm excited. So the thing is that I'm really excited to see Omega Sentinel is because obviously she was in the poll, right, for the Hercules one.
Yep. She loves.
So it was kind of one of those things like when we saw all those characters that didn't win, there was a lot that people were like, oh, I actually want that character in game though. Like, does this mean we're not going to get them? So seeing now that she is coming makes me hopeful that we still will get Beta Ray Bill someday, or some of the other characters that were in the one with Hercules. I can't remember all of them, but so I'm excited for that. Personally, my background, I don't have a lot of comic book knowledge about characters, so a lot of these characters I've never heard of, so I don't really know much about them. But I'm sure they're going to be great additions.
Yeah.
Excited.
Very nice. Go ahead, Jay.
Yeah, I was gonna say, so on all the Summoner's Choice votes on the website, it says the winner, like the losers can't join the same year, basically. So
okay.
that's why we kind of have Omega Sentinel coming out a year after Hercules.
Got it.
So I don't know if that'll be like the same case with Agatha, because she obviously lost against Quicksilver, so it's an interesting thing if it's gonna be similar or not.
There's also an Agatha Disney Plus series in the works too. So that could be a case that comes out when she gets added there, when that show comes out.
Yeah, that would be really nice to tie that in.
Bring Beta Ray Bill in anyway.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully, I wonder if it'll be like Thor, like Love and Thunder. We'll get something, right? A little tease. Hopefully.
Maybe a Gore the God Butcher.
Yeah, I mean, I think he's coming for sure this year.
Christian Bale's playing him, right?
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't Peter Bill. He was in the statue on Sakaar, right? He was,
in Love and Thunder.
Beta Ray.
And Ragnarok.
Ragnarok.
Yeah. Yep. So I'm sure we'll get him in the MCU one day.
Yeah, maybe we'll get a better Thor Jane Foster or a Thor Jane Foster buff.
I think
since the movie's supposedly supposed to be more centered around her, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
Because I think Thor's with Guardians right now.
Yeah.
He did. They has Guardians of
last
the Galaxy.
We knew. As Guardians of the Galaxy.
Yeah, so in the new patch notes as well, we have Act 7.4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Superior.
Superior Kang. What are your thoughts on this new Kang, and do you think we'll be able to see rank 4 rewards?
I'm pretty sure that those who once you complete Act 7.4, you should be able to get a rank 4 if you don't have one already. I'm guessing is my I'm thinking of it like how when we completed Act 6, that was when people first got their first rank 5-star, right? I feel like completing Act 7 here kind of makes sense to do the same thing. As soon as you can get your first rank 4 for a 6-star. So I'm thinking those rewards are going to be good enough. And plus, there's so many people now, thanks to the gifting event. Even if you don't get a full rank up stuff from the rewards, you'll probably get enough based on the stuff you'll form. As for Kang, I haven't looked into his abilities or anything if that's been released.
I don't think so.
But
I think there was like a little. Well, yeah, they had like the inside the contest video where Pam Coop was going over a little bit of it.
Gotcha.
It looks very cool, like time manipulation and all that. It looks so cool.
Yeah, I think they've done a good job with a lot of these kind of unique final bosses. They got the Grandmaster, the Collector. Well, maybe not the Collector as much, but Gwen Master, all those. They definitely put a nice twist on them to make us actually think, and to where it's fun but challenging at the same time.
Yeah.
So are you paying attention to the story in Act 7?
I can't say I paid attention to the story.
Aw, man.
I know. It's one of those things, like I've always said, like one day I'll go back and like watch through all the story. I've always said, like, if they just release it all like in a video or something, like I'd love to watch that.
I mean, they do have the contest so far, the story so far.
Yeah.
Which is as close as you're going to get to that.
Yeah. Well, like if they just like even like all like because in each quest you always have we just skip through everything.
Yeah.
You know, I just want to see show me all the panels. Like I want to be able to see all of that. And I know there's a thing in game I think too where you can see like cutscenes, right?
Yeah.
So I mean that's kind of part of it, I guess, but you don't get like everything.
Yeah. There's this one YouTube channel who he has almost all the dialogue in the entire game. And that's like the biggest collection. It's not finished because the game is continuously going. But he does each event quest, and that's like the biggest collection I've seen. So I'll definitely link it to you. So maybe you check it out.
Oh yeah, dude, that's a genius idea for a YouTube channel. People always ask, like I've gotten asked it many times over the years, like how do I grow my YouTube channel? How do I, become a big YouTuber or whatever? And it's like you just got to be unique. Try to be yourself. Come up with something that no one else has done, and that's a great example of like no one else is doing that. So good for that person who ever did that. Looks
Yeah,
like
it's 110
right here.
videos.
Nice.
Yeah.
So plenty of cool content over the 7 years. Insane.
For sure. Jay, you got something else over there?
Yeah. So yeah, we also had more stuff in 34.0. We have the daily class catalyst quest updates, and the 6-star max signature ability crystals. Finally, what are your thoughts on that?
Don't have to worry about duping a max sig if we get nothing in return.
Yeah.
I have a couple champs that I'd run into that risk. Luckily, it hadn't happened to me yet, so I hadn't been affected by that. But I think it's good that they'll finally at least get something. I don't know if you guys saw Legacy's video breaking it down. He kind of brought up some concern about it, though, that he's not sure what the rewards will actually be from a max sig crystal.
Okay.
So I could understand where he was coming from on that side of things. So we'll see what it actually gets. What we actually get out of a max sig 6-star. Because this big thing that he kind of talked about, it's like a max sig 6-star is a lot different than a max sig 5-star. So like if the rewards are just equivalent from a max sig 5-star, then it's not going to feel right, because how much, like a max sig 6-star, most of the time like you're spending money on signature stones or opening more crystals and whatnot. Like there's not many 6-star max sigs out there that people have gotten naturally, like if any, like because the sig stones are very hard to come by, you know what I mean? So we should get a little bit more, I feel like, out of those max sigs. So I can understand what he was getting at there.
So what do you think have they posted anything about the what you'll get out of a max sig 6-star, or what would you look for? What would excite you?
They haven't said what it actually is.
Yeah, they didn't say what was going to be in it, I don't think. As for what be good rewards out of it, I don't even know, honestly, because it's like obviously they're not going to be giving us 7-star 6-stone or shards, because that's not a thing.
Yeah.
But whether it's just like more than just like, I think, is it, how much do you even get from a max sig crystal? I don't even pay attention when I open them. I just pop it and move on.
275, I think.
Is it 275? Okay.
Yeah.
Because yeah, getting 275, I guess it'd just be additional bonus, like 6-star shards wouldn't be enough.
Yeah.
I don't know.
It shouldn't be the same.
I don't know
in
if
the 5-star max sig, you have a chance for like 4-star awakening gems. Do you think you should get 5-star awakening gems?
Well, that makes sense.
Yeah, I just out of a 6-star max sig, you mean?
Right.
I still just don't think I feel like I would see that as like a slap in the face, though. Like you dupe a 6-star and you get a 5-star awakening gem. Like I wouldn't feel good about that. That wouldn't be good. I don't even know what a good reward would be, honestly. Like it's hard to say. Maybe just like extra sig stones instead.
That'd be cool.
Something like that.
It's gotta be something that helps.
And
like
a decent at the end, along with a decent amount of shards as well. Still, like you still get 6-star shards or something.
Right.
Yeah, that's the best thing I could think of. Maybe it's just extra sig stones, since you're not adding on to that character. Maybe just class based of whatever the class was you duped. Whether it's like a +5 or a +10 or something like that. I don't know.
Do you think a class signature stone crystal, would that be good?
Like like just a crystal, and then you open the crystal and it's random.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that too. I think would be all right.
Okay. Yeah. So we also have new Karina Challenge solo objectives. What do you think the Abyss has in store for us?
Yeah, dude, that's the way they ended that. Summoner, the Abyss awaits.
Yeah. Be prepared, Summoner.
Be prepared. I mean, all I know is I'll be sitting back watching everyone grind through that, and I will gladly enjoy my view from my chair. Personally, I haven't even touched the first set of Karina's challenges, so I'm a little behind on that front. So not looking forward to necessarily doing these ones either, but I'll be excited. I'll definitely want to watch people doing it. I know, again, like he said, he's gonna knock it out in like whatever the time frame is to if they do another profile picture,
Yeah,
like
they
they
are.
did for the Loki one. So he said
Yeah.
whatever the time frame is for that, I'm gonna finish it. So I'll definitely be joining him, watching in for that. So
Yeah,
it'll
I'll
be fun.
be looking forward to see if there's any 2-star challenges for
Yeah,
MSD.
yeah. As for yeah, for the Abyss, like I'm trying to think. Like I don't think they would do it to where you have to actually complete a whole path, especially if they do something like you have to use a 4-star or. And again, even if you have to use a 4-star, that's going to be so difficult. Unless it is like, of course, like a she. If it's a She-Hulk challenge for Luke Cage, we can all blame MSD for that.
MSD,
Like
yeah.
that's 100%. Like there's the whole Kamala Khan one, and the first set's like, okay, thanks, Sweeta.
Yeah.
Way to go. And I've always felt like it was kind of a slap in the face to me for the whole the profile picture was a Loki profile picture,
Yeah.
and I'm like, dude, I've looked at the store whenever they add new profile pictures, and I don't think I've ever seen a Loki profile picture like the ones you buy for like $500, right? Or 500 units, I mean.
Yeah.
Right.
I've never seen a specialty Loki one. They finally come out with one, but you have to complete all these dang challenges that they know I would never be able to complete. So
Yeah.
I was like, did they do that to troll me? Like, I want to buy a Loki profile picture, but I couldn't because they've never given it an option.
You got something near Mike, Exon.
Oh,
Yeah, I was trying to think. I don't think there is. There's even been a Loki one. I think one of
So I'm
it's.
saying I've literally never seen one. The Loki show came and went. There was nothing.
Oh,
Never got buffed or anything. When Falcon got his buff around his TV show,
Yeah.
there was a Sigil Witch based on that TV show.
did you?
Yeah.
He had a Loki statue. Did you? The MCOC statue. Did you ever get that?
Loki MCOC statue. Where was that?
What?
Was that...
You don't know about that?
No.
Okay, cool. Yeah. So last year, Marvel Contest Champions, they released a bunch of statues, and Loki was one of them. So let me send a pic right here, and here it is.
Oh, here's a link of all the. Oh, what?
Yeah, it's like I think it's like $40 at Target. So if you wanted to get one
Okay.
online.
I may have
Yeah,
to look at that.
they
Yeah.
have Doctor Strange and,
Pretty
and Thanos, right?
Yeah, they have Deadpool, Venompool, Doctor Strange, Thanos, Loki, and then there's a new Ghost Rider coming out, but that's like $800. So
Wow.
yeah, there's a
Nice.
lot. I don't want to spam
Yep.
the chat, but there's a lot.
Nice.
That's pretty sick. You said it's
That
at
one looks
Target.
dope.
Yeah, the Loki one's
really
at
cool.
Target. I can send a link in
That's
the chat
really cool.
actually.
Mr. King just posted a picture that has all of the profile pictures
Yeah.
as of last year, and yeah, there's only the Loki one for the Koreanist challenges that
Loki
I see in
tease.
like the purple sections. So scrolling down a little bit further, remembering my alphabet. There's one for Lockjaw. Thank goodness we have one for
Yeah.
Lockjaw, but not Loki.
That's crazy. I thought there one was of
Nope.
of his scepter, but no, there's
There's
not.
never been one. There may be a scepter.
I thought
I don't
there
know
was,
about that.
but I don't remember specifically what it looked like. All these hand ones, they're so dumb. The hand profile pics. Oh my goodness.
Scarlet Witch glove, Star-Lord's gun, Wolverine's claw. Okay, that's actually kind of cool.
I have that one.
I do love Wolverine.
You need a Miles one, Xander. Of course you do. Yeah, I'm rocking my Aegon one. I love that one.
Right now, my profile picture is back when they had those bearded crystals,
Oh yeah, the bewhiskered.
and
Yeah.
yeah, mine's I think it's Hercules with the beard around his head, around his beard or whatever. I was like, I've kind of embraced the beard on the channel, so I might as well put a beard as my profile picture.
Oh, the Loki
Very
statue
nice.
is $35. It's on sale, so look at that.
Nice.
Put it in the chat if anyone wants to buy it.
Just put this add this to the cart.
My profile picture is the Warthor from the Realm.
Oh yeah,
Package.
damn rock.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yesterday it was APOC. Now it's Warthor.
I like that, man.
Yep. Um, so what else do we got? We got new buffs to Guillotine and Psycho Man. Um, Psycho Man gets a buff finally,
Yeah.
Dude,
right?
honestly, he's one of those characters that's on the list of, oh yeah, that character's in the game.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I feel the same way.
For sure. Guillotine is getting a regeneration buff, and I believe Blade is getting a little bit of a buff as a 6-star, so that
Oh,
his health and attack
Yeah, Scales is a 6-star.
scales. Yeah.
okay.
And the
I'd
regen.
love to get a. I'd love to get a 6-star Blade.
Yeah.
Blade was one of my OG like favorite champions. I pulled him like day one out of a featured when he dropped. Used an awakening gem instantly. I would do the same here because I have a 6-star skill awakening gem.
Nice.
Got to get that.
I got a 5-star awakening gem for skill, and I used it immediately on Craven because I took him to rank 5.
Nice.
Yeah.
I still wait. Have I pulled a Craven? I might have a 5-star Craven.
I have a 6-star.
Ooh.
Let's go.
Nice.
Yeah.
I do not.
let's
I do
go.
not have a 5-star or a 6-star for
Oh,
that
man.
matter.
With the
Do you
with
like
the
using
realm
him?
package.
I haven't used him too much,
Craven?
but he's cool.
Yeah.
I used him a couple times. I put him on defense a couple times. He hasn't gotten me
Okay.
any kills yet.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I also pulled a Spider-Man 2099 as a 6-star.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I want to get
Yeah.
him too.
I've heard he's pretty cool.
He was one
So-
of my big misses out of the last featured crystal that I was hoping to get.
Nice. I think Nimrod was one of the people I was trying to get, and then I ended up getting him out of Cav.
Oh, nice.
Like,
He's in
yeah.
the current featured 6-star still, right? Pretty sure.
I
I think
don't know.
Yeah, I think he's in
The
this
6-star
one.
featured, yes, yeah. I
Yeah,
was
yeah.
talking about 5-stars, yeah,
Oh, 5-star. Gotcha.
yeah.
Talk about
What else? What else you got
Emerald.
over there?
Emerald
Emerald,
conversation.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, did you get any Emerald conversation? Have you played the game?
I did. Yeah, I played the game for probably less than a week.
Oh man.
And I still got a good compensation. So I didn't get the crazy, like, you see the picture right there you just sent.
Yeah.
Mine was way lower than that. Like, seeing that, I feel bad that it's like, I wish I'd played the game more just so I would have gotten this crazy compensation.
Yeah. I mean, I played the game and I got that conversation, and it felt pretty good.
Yeah. Didn't people get like some units too? I thought I saw something
Yeah,
about
so
that. If you had
if
money
you
spent in the
Mhm.
game, then they transfer that over. Like, I think Prof Off made a video about it where someone got like 100,000 units or something like that. I'm like, what?
Whoa.
Yeah. Gonzo got 220,000. So I think he had the
crap,
highest.
dude.
He spent like $7,000 on the game.
Oh, wow! I didn't realize people were actually playing it that hardcore. That's
Yeah,
cool.
you pretty much had to if you wanted to be top of the top.
Okay.
That's just how that, and that's what people didn't like about the game, is because that part
Got
of that
it.
system people didn't like.
It just
But-
wasn't my cup of tea. The gameplay, that's not a typical play style of a game I enjoy. I gave it a try.
Mhm.
Couldn't get into it.
Yeah, I like the story for it. It had some of the best cutscenes. Oh my goodness, I loved
Did
them
it?
so much. Yeah,
Nice.
Yeah.
I post them all on my channel too, so if you want to check them out.
Nice.
And we'll have like one big cutscene in Emrock coming up soon, because it seems like obviously Emrock's ending, so we have to show the finale of who killed the Maestro, right?
Oh yeah, that was the big thing at Comic-Con.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Big Maestro statue.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember when I don't know if you guys saw my vlogs from back then.
I did. Yeah.
But like the
Yeah.
day one of that, when we were kind of like getting a sneak peek of like looking in there, we saw that big Hulk, the big picture. We're just like, what the heck is that?
Maestro.
Like, what is this? Or we didn't realize it was Maestro at first because we were like so far away. And then I think as it got closer, once we got like a better angle on it, we were like, oh, okay. But
yeah, man.
that was pretty fun.
Yeah, so we'll find out who did that. Who would you want to come to Contest Champions? Because we kind of I think we know, since Gabe kind of said that the Barons are coming to the contest. Which Barons do you want to see come to the contest and maybe even be playable?
I don't even know which characters there are. Like I said, I barely played the game. I think the only guy I really used was Hulk.
Yeah. So here,
Um,
I'll
Scar.
yeah, Scar. Let's see if I can get the council of the shawarma.
okay.
You got Agent Carter, the Ancient One, Scar, Shuri, the War Thor. Is that supposed to be like Madam Web?
Yes.
Okay, and then the Stark.
hmm
Yeah.
And then we also have Viv Vision. We already have King Groot in the game. And then there was like teas of future houses. We had like a symbiote house. We had an Ultron house coming that never came. We had a Shogun Logan. Well, yeah, we
There's
had
there's a Deadpool Island.
Pirate Deadpool. Yeah, there was a
That's
lot
pretty
for the
cool.
game for the future. It does suck to
Yeah.
see it be shorted before I could get there.
Yeah, that sucked. Okay.
Yeah,
Let's
here's
see
the
then.
map.
Ooh, man, that Wolverine looks pretty cool.
Yep. He's pretty dope looking. Um, Gabe did a drawing of him actually and put it on eBay.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Nice.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
what we already have, we got. Did we get 3? Was it 3 or 4? We had Storm Pyramid X, Sorcerer Supreme.
We got 4. So Jabari Panther.
Silver Centurion,
Jabari,
and Jabari
Panther.
Panther. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so those 4 classes is that Mystic, Skill, Mutant, and what's the one I'm missing?
Tech.
Yeah.
Tech? Yeah, Tech. So then we didn't get a Science, and we didn't get Cosmic.
Yep.
Oh yeah, we did get a mutant. Sorry.
Which I always thought
Yeah,
Cosmic
Pyramid
was going to
X.
be the Thor, and I thought
Yeah, the Thor Jane, that, or whatever that
War
Thor
Thor.
version is. War Thor? Okay.
Yeah, she's badass. She's like my most
Yes,
wanted
she-
character from
She looks
Ragnarok.
pretty cool.
Um,
So I'd say, yeah, someone from whatever those classes would be my guess. So Science, I don't want another Hulk, though. Like, we have enough of those.
yeah.
Um,
So I don't know.
I think that Ancient One character looks pretty cool. I think, and I just think it too. The Mystic class always feels like it's behind right now.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, Viv Vision. I want characters kind of like who we don't have variants of in the contest.
Yeah, that's also, yeah. I don't want just more duplicates. Like Captain Carter would be cool, but it's like we have enough Iron Man
Right.
now. We just got Captain America Falcon or Sam Wilson.
I think Shuri and Viv Vision. I think they'd be really unique. War Thor.
Yeah.
I think they out of all these would have probably the most unique gameplay.
Yeah, I think that Wolverine would be cool too, just because it's like, you know, the classic Wolverine we have in the game is very outdated,
Yeah.
and obviously Weapon X is a very special, unique, like trophy style champion. So we don't really have a viable, playable Wolverine character. So I think it'd be cool to kind of get him.
Well, then you've got Old
Not that
Man
we really
Logan,
need any
too.
more OP mutant characters, but
Hey, I'll tell you, I love mutants.
yeah, Wolverine's my favorite Marvel character. So of course, give me all the Wolverines.
For sure. What else do we got? What have you been? What have been some of your favorite types of content so far?
New types of content. Kind that I choose not to do. No, just kidding. I really liked what was it? The Summer of Pain last year. That was a lot of fun. I think that reward based on like the challenge plus the payoff of it was very good. Act 7 I really enjoyed after doing all of Act 6. Like Act 6 was just a grind and hated it every second of it. Then coming into Act 7, it was just very refreshing and enjoyable. I've always liked the variants. Earlier on now, I feel like the variants are kind of dying out. They don't have the hype around them as much because the rewards aren't really anything anymore.
Yeah, they progressed a lot since the first one.
Yeah, but like went back a little while. I did enjoy those when they were coming out. They were fun challenges, and just being like the one that I really enjoyed was the different stars one, where it was like 6-star, 5-star, 4-star, and it gradually like went down. I thought that was fun, just the way to use our whole roster and almost like feel like a throwback to when we first started playing the game, like using all these characters again.
That was Variant 4.
Yeah.
Okay.
What else? Any other content I can think of? Kind of the first things that come to mind. But yeah, mainly Summer of Pain was a lot of fun. I did enjoy Abyss. I guess Abyss was fun. Um, Especially like just live streaming it, and that was some of like my most viewed streams that just people were in a lot of. Had a lot of people for those, so that was a lot of fun. Even though it spent a lot of units on that.
For sure.
Yeah, that was good.
Um, if there's a type of content that you enjoyed that you would bring back, what would it be? Like a EQ or side event, side quest, celebrity challenge, something like that.
Hmm. I mean, yeah, I guess like again, just like Summer Pain. It'd be. Yeah, I hope they do another Summer Pain again. Come back and do something like that again. Just like a week to week. You have a whole week to finish the challenge. I thought it was really good. Um, it did kind of suck how some of them it felt like there was only like one option, one character to do them. And if you didn't have that character, you were kind of screwed. Like the one, who was it? There was one that like I bomb was the best option for.
Oh yeah, that's what I used.
Yeah, I can't remember what fight it was, and I literally didn't have an Immortal Abomination at the time. And then
Is it
so I had to.
Mysterio? No.
Was it the Mysterio? No, because I thought Mysterio at first, or was it still?
Mysterio was like one of the first ones, I believe. He had acid wash.
Yeah, maybe it was that one then. I can't remember. But either way, I just remember is like I didn't have an Immortal Abomination to do that fight, and then the second, like the week after that boss went away, I pulled a 5-star version. It's
Wow.
like great, thanks.
Oh no.
I struggled all the way through it, finally beat it, and only to pull him like a week later.
Wow. Um. Okay, Jay, you got another one over there?
Okay. If there's one character you'd add to the game, who would it be?
Ooh, well, for the longest time, my answer was Quicksilver. So now I don't have to hope for that. We know that's coming. So now my other one I've always said alongside Quicksilver was Mystique. I've always wanted
Ooh.
Mystique. I don't know how they would do her in the game. I've
They've
just
tried.
always, yeah, I've always liked the character. Just going all the way back to the X-Men movies, right? Like she was one of the main characters there.
Yep.
And
She's
I just
classic.
always like, yeah, she's a classic mutant. Like when you think of mutants, you think of the bad guys. Well, I guess she's kind of an anti-hero sometimes, right?
Yeah, she's all over the place.
Yeah, but like you always think of Mystique. So I've always wanted to see her, but again, yeah, I don't know how they would make her work in the game, which is probably what they think is the same reason. This is why they probably haven't added her yet.
Yeah.
But I think she'd be really cool.
One day, man.
One day, yeah.
Yeah,
We'll see.
they
Get our
brought her
girl
up
J-Law.
like every year, just saying like, we've
Yeah.
tried it and it's just not we're not ready for we don't have that technology yet to do it
Yeah,
to do
makes
her
sense.
complete justice.
Yeah, because it's like, do you make it so that she copies all of their abilities? Because if that's the case, then like, yeah, I can understand how that'd be really hard to program all of that into one character to be able to do like every character's ability in the game. And then whenever they'd add a new character into the game, they'd have to add that onto her as well. Like, yeah, there's a lot that goes into that, I'm sure. So
I'm hoping at least
someday.
she shows up in the story. I would just I don't like story
Yeah.
characters that aren't playable, but when we do have like, especially with this new event, with the X-Men event, we have the Brotherhood of Mutants being a big part of it, with Krakoa and now Clan Akaba, which is the Apocalypse's basically family of mutants, and so we're gonna have like
Okay.
these clashing clans of the mutants, and she's such a big part of the Brotherhood, so it's kind of sucks that
Yeah.
we're missing her.
Great. Um. So, who have been some of your favorite buffs this past year?
Favorite buffs?
Yeah.
Let's see, who's been buffed this year? I well, Mole Man was a while ago now at this point, right? That wasn't
Yeah, it was
in the
beginning of last year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thor Ragnarok, was that in the last year?
Yep. What was the
Yep.
guillotine?
Yeah, I took him up to right after his buff was announced and I started seeing some of the gameplay. I instantly took him to rank 3 and max sigged him because I'm like, well, it's gonna be give me that prestige anyways, so might as well. And I used him a decent amount. Well, not a decent amount, but there was a couple times where I did use him actually in Act 3, Act 7. I mean, Act 3. Act 7.3 is what I was thinking. But I think probably the best one has probably been Diablo. That one is a character that I've actually used often. Angela, which I don't know if she was again in the last year or not.
Yep.
But
March.
yeah, Angela was really good.
A year
really
this
liked
month.
hers. Oh, nice. Look at this. Here's this list here of all these characters. Miles Morales, yeah, character's trash. We don't need to talk about him. Oh,
Sorry,
Xander's
Xander.
not here anymore, is he?
He's still
Just
here.
kidding. Just kidding, Xander. But no, I haven't played around with him at all since this buff either. So I think I do have him as I have him as a 6-star awaken. I want to say Sig 40. Yeah, he's Sig 40. So maybe someday I'll give him a go. But I'd say yeah, mainly Diablo and Angela are probably the two I've used the most since their buff.
Very nice.
I like both of them.
Yeah, I've got the dupe Diablo. I've got a dupe 6-star Gamora. I just duped Nebula with the rewards package.
Nice.
Yeah, pretty sweet.
I ranked 3 Diablo this week, so
Nice.
You did?
Yeah.
Nice,
He's been where once I got him awakened, he's been getting all of my 6 stones as well. He's a great option for the 6 stones for sure.
Yeah.
Which is something I've kind of noticed with the Mystic class is there's not a lot of great options to use 6 stones on.
Yeah, I've noticed that too.
Like I see people ask sometimes, like even today, I'm in a Facebook group chat. Well, not a Facebook group chat, but it's like a Facebook page for MCOC, and someone was posting his group of Mystic champions. He's like, any of these worth awakening? And I was like, honestly, no, none of those are worth awakening, because I don't know, for whatever reason, a lot of the Mystic characters, their awakening abilities don't really do much outside of like Diablo and I guess Doctor Doom, but that's honestly more of a prestige thing with Doctor Doom. He doesn't really need it.
Right.
Yeah, I think probably Mojo and Scarlet Witch Classic.
Yeah, Mojo, Scarlet Witch Classic is another one.
Well, Sasquatch.
I think that's only for
I don't
defense.
know. Yeah, I was gonna say I think it's more of a defense because it just gets the regen, right?
Okay.
I Dormammu, I guess, but like I wouldn't say use a awakening gem on him.
No, I think that's defense as
not
well.
if it's a
Like,
6-star.
That's kind of the thing is most of the ones that benefit from their awakened ability are characters that just like you would only do it for defense or something.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sigil Witch is a nice investment, I would say. Voodoo, long shot.
Yeah, but if you're buying the sigil, are you going to use an awakening gem?
Yeah, I would say if you plan on using an awakening gem on Sigil Witch, then you probably are planning on not buying the Summoner Sigil then from ever again.
Right.
Yeah, which I mean, she comes to free-to-play players I think this year, so that'll be interesting to see.
They did say that eventually they would be able to, that'd be added.
Yeah, in a few months it'll be a year, and I think she'll come to free-to-play and then she'll be replaced in the Sigil with the new Sigil character.
That would be I would like that because someone actually I remember when I posted my video Awakening Sigil Witch, someone like mentioned like I don't know what I'm gonna spend those tokens on now, and someone said you should probably save them for a potential new champion in the Sigil store, and I was like, or the Black ISO mark. I was like, oh, I didn't even think of that.
Yeah,
like good idea.
My crazy idea, I told this to MSD and a few other people, is that when the Sigil thing, because it comes in June, which is only a month after Doctor Strange, and we already have a Defender Strange in the game. He's just not playable. Like he's been quote unquote lost in the battle realm. So what if they made him a playable character and put him, because the Sigil characters and Trophy Champs are all alternate versions of playable existing characters, and I think that would be a great way to introduce a previous character that's been locked, because he he's been locked in the battle realm for so long since 2015.
Interesting. Yeah,
that's a nice looking Doctor Strange too.
Yeah. I'm sure probably Mr. King can show you what he looks like in the movie.
Yeah, I've seen I've watched that trailer many times and watched people break it down, so I'm very familiar with that trailer. I am so excited for that movie.
Oh man, me too.
Speaking of MCU, we've all seen Spider-Man, right?
Spider-Man doesn't ring a bell.
No Way Home. You've never seen it?
Who?
Spider-Man? I don't know.
Which one?
I may have seen that. Is that the one I went and saw like twice in the theater? I think. Yeah, I think that.
Oh yeah, I think so.
Is that the one I screamed so very loud in the theater?
That's the one that I'm pretty sure my cheeks were hurting from smiling so much.
Yeah.
And crying.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, did you watch Hawkeye and the Disney Plus shows? Okay.
I've watched all the Disney Plus shows.
You do all the
awesome
the watch parties. Right?
I was doing some watch parties there for a while too. I don't think I did them for Hawkeye, but I was doing them before that. I did some for WandaVision, Falcon Winter Soldier, and Loki.
Yeah, cool. That's awesome.
Fun. Yeah, I've been up to date on all those, and all like the Star Wars ones too, for that matter.
Yeah, Kenobi.
Nice.
I'm ready for it.
Love Star Wars.
Are you?
Kenobi's gonna be so
good. Yeah.
Yeah, that's what I was getting ready to say. Are you excited for Kenobi?
Yes, I can't wait for that. Like the prequels, I know a lot of people hate on the prequels, but like that was my generation. I don't know how old you guys are, but those like came out in my childhood. Like I went to, I want to say it was episode 1 for my birthday. It might have been episode 2. I like that. That was my birthday party one of the years. Like me and all my friends, we went to go see it. Yeah. So I was like, I loved those movies. Looking back, and watching them, I'm like, I understand why some people don't like them. But you know, I love them. And especially now having watched all of the Clone Wars cartoon show, Rebels, like all of that, like it just makes me and they tie in more to that series, makes me like them even more. So I'm really excited now that we're getting the return of those characters in the Kenobi series. So I can't wait.
Yeah, man. I love Star Wars. It's so
Star
good.
Wars, Marvel, Harry Potter's another one that I get nerdy about. I know a lot about that.
I think I saw all of the Harry Potter movies in the theaters.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, I did absolutely. That was like my me and my cousins, because they always came out around Christmas or like Thanksgiving or whatever it was. I don't remember. We'd always go as like me and my cousins. That was our thing. We did every year. We'd go to the new Harry Potter movie together.
So much younger than you guys, so I couldn't even go there.
How old are you?
I turned 20 in 15 days.
Holy crap, you're a baby.
I mean, I can almost legally drink, so I don't know about being a baby.
Nice. Are you older? You're a little bit older than MST then, right? MST is still younger than you?
I'm older than him, actually.
Okay.
MST just turned 18 in October, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Dang, dude.
That's pretty young compared to most of the MCOC community.
I'll be turning 31 in May.
Wow.
I'll be 32 in July.
Oh, look at you guys.
Nice. Yeah. Those old timers. That's the
Yeah.
thing I've always liked to look at, like my analytics and everything on my channel, looking at the age range. Majority of it is like 25 to 34 or something like that.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what that's what it reads on the old Anchor page when I post them.
Yeah.
Definitely most of the MCOC community.
Yeah. Jay, you got another one over there?
Okay, so I know the answer to this, but are you in the CCP?
Yeah, I am. I was I believe I was in the second batch of people ever added to it, actually. So I'm kind of an OG.
Yeah, you're an old content creator.
I'm an old one. I'm probably one of the. I painfully to admit, I don't check in on the CCP as much as I should. So, but I did when the Battlegrounds came out, and like that got me really hyped. I was having a lot of fun with that.
Hell yeah. I think we're getting the beta soon for everyone out there.
Yeah, I think they said April.
Yeah.
I think.
So that'll be fun for everyone to try out. I'm so excited.
I'm excited. Yeah, to see. I think that'll bring up some awesome content to do for people, and just bring a nice new feature to the game that's much needed. Sorry if my mic is loud right now. My cat is bumping into it. She jumped on my lap like 10 minutes ago, and she's trying to get attention.
That's all good.
I think you were about to ask me a question or something about the Spider-Man Far From or No Way Home. I don't know if we cut you off there, or you were just asking if I'd seen it, or you're asking about the Disney Plus shows.
I was just asking about like what are you most excited for coming up with the MCU and stuff like that?
Gotcha. Okay. I mean, yeah. Right now, the big one obviously is Doctor Strange into the Multiverse of Madness, like we were talking about.
Yep.
I think that movie's gonna blow us away. I'm really excited for that. See, what are the other Disney Plus series?
Moon Knight this month.
Moon Knight.
Yep.
That's right. Yeah, that's the next thing that's coming out. That'll be fun. I think that's going to be a little bit more dark. So it's like these upcoming ones are more dark. I feel like Moon Knight and Doctor Strange.
What about Morbius? Are you guys going to go see Morbius?
Oh yeah,
I would see it.
Definitely.
Yes.
I would definitely see Morbius.
Yeah, less than a month too.
I'm interested to see
come out within like a few weeks of each other. Like it's the finale of Moon Knight, and then a few days after that is Doctor Strange Multiverse of Madness, and then it's like a week after that, or like a month after that is Morbius. So
yeah. Well, actually, Moon Knight. I think Morbius comes out 2 days after Moon Knight, April 1st, and then Moon Knight's the March 30th, right? And then Multiverse of Madness is May 5th. So we got nice content.
Okay,
yeah. I'm excited for the Morbius movie because it's interesting to see, because like before we weren't sure like where the universe was going to be, but then Spider-Man No Way Home came out and we found out the whole thing with Venom and how he's technically not in the main MCU, but based off of the Morbius trailers, clearly there is a Venom, which we can assume is that same Tom Hardy Venom.
Yeah,
that takes place in that same universe. Then it makes us wonder who's the Spider-Man that's going to be in that movie, because there's been lots of teases and references to Spider-Man in the trailers of Morbius. And I think a lot of like the picture, there's one like the big one a lot of people have shown has been the mural that's painted of Spider-Man that clearly looks like Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man. But my theory is I think that's going to be the Andrew Garfield universe. I think they may try to tie that in.
Mm-hmm. That's what I've been thinking too.
And a couple of reasons for that is, one, they could be doing the same thing they've done in many trailers, where it's showing the Tobey Spider-Man, but in the actual version they'll cut it out and then it'll actually be the Andrew Garfield Spider-Man that's painted on the wall. Like they just teased that they tricked us in the trailer.
Yeah.
But also, like, if that does take place in the same universe that Tom Hardy's Venom's in, it can't be Tobey Maguire's Venom. It can't be the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man because we already have a Venom in that universe.
So how do you explain Michael Keaton, Vulture?
That too, yeah. It's crazy because
that
his references to everything.
It could just be that the same character was also the Vulture in that universe. Although technically we don't know he's the Vulture character in that universe, do we? Like,
he was just,
they've just said
wearing the same outfit.
No.
He's wearing the same prison outfit, I guess. That might be reaching, but yeah, I don't know. It's interesting. We'll see how they tie that all in and everything.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Can't wait.
I think it'd be cool, and it was oddly convenient that the delay of Morbius came out right after No Way Home came out, and they saw the feedback and everything, and how there was all of a sudden a huge wave of people wanting another Andrew Garfield movie now, which also makes me feel like they delayed it to do like a quick like reshoot for like an end credit scene or something that he shows up in or something like that, where it's like, okay, this is the Andrew Garfield movie, and now they're teasing a third Andrew Garfield movie. That's my guess of what's happening, and I would be all for it.
Yeah. I'm also really excited for the DVD version of No Way Home drops, and they said there's like
Oh yeah.
20 extra minutes
Oh
of
yeah.
the two Peter Parkers. So I want to see what they didn't show in the movie, because you know they
There
got to
was
make
there
themselves
was
and show us.
there was a rumor that there was going to be an extended cut of No
Yeah,
Way Home that was going to get released theatrically. I don't know if
think that
that's still happening or if that was just a rumor.
I think that actually was still happening, because yeah, I saw that like a news article a week ago. See if I can find
What
it.
is this that Xander's sharing?
I think this is Michael Keaton
Michael.
saying he's filming for Adrian Toomes' Vulture.
Oh, okay. So I mean, yeah, it could just be that he plays. It's the same Tombs in that universe that becomes the Vulture, and he also is in prison. Could just be that. I don't know. Or maybe
I
we're
don't know.
gonna get some multiversal stuff in Morbius for sure. I don't know. Who knows?
Yeah. I mean, I'm definitely excited to see how this all shakes out because we're not really sure where Tom Hardy is and how much of the Venom got left behind in Tom Holland's universe.
Hmm.
Mhm.
So it'll be fun to see.
Yeah, and maybe when Doctor Strange does that spell at the end, where all the people that knew he was Spider-Man get sent back, maybe somehow his character got sent to that other universe too. I don't know.
Yeah, it'll be fun. Jay, you got something else over there?
Yes. This is hold on, because I need to get the tweet. I know that you've done incursion tournaments before, right? With
I've done a few. I've done them a while ago. I've never been a big incursions player. I've only done it a few times, honestly. Like, I think my highest incursions friend is maybe like level 7 or something.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, I have done them in the past.
I wanted to give a shout out to Egatron. He's actually running a tournament, a sabotage tournament coming up. So
Nice.
a lot of content creators have signed up, and if anyone else would be interested, put the link in the chat.
Nice, nice.
I'm signed up.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I suck at incursions, so I'm not gonna play.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've just never been great at them whenever I have done them. And so just, I don't know. Never really got into
It's,
them.
it's sabotage, so you're making it harder on yourself anyway.
Exactly,
So,
yeah. You're,
yeah.
you're trying
I
to do it hard.
but I guess that's
No,
how
I
you
get
get
it.
good.
Yeah, that's true. So probably also why I haven't done the Karina's challenges. I know my
Okay.
place. I know my skill level. I know where to draw the line.
Right, right. But yeah, it. I don't think there's been a prize or anything. It's just, I, I don't know.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yeah.
You
What
also,
else you got over there, Jay?
yeah, you if I remember correctly, you were in the New York Comic Con content creator tournament, right?
I was, yeah, the very first content creator summoner showdown. Um, yeah, I was part of that up on the main stage the first year I went. It was me, Dragon, and Hector.
Nice.
That was a lot of
So
fun.
did you guys did a fight, right? Who did you fight?
We had to fight. It was the Infinity Stones Thanos
Okay.
back in the day when he had like had the different phases. That was like one of the first boss. I feel like that might have been like the first boss where we actually had like those different kinds of phases to have to deal with.
Yeah.
Um, and thinking back like to your previous question of like bringing back a content, I think that Thanos fight was one that was a lot of fun if we could get that fight back. And I've heard people bring it up before. If we just had an area in the game, like a game mode where we can fight all of those previous kinds of bosses, just like a as a solo boss fight, and it doesn't have to be like we get a reward or anything from it, just like a kind of a throwback thing, like for content alone purposes it'd be fun just to be able to go in and test out any of these characters versus these bosses from the past kind of thing. Like that'd be a lot of fun. And I think that'd be really cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
And that Thanos one was definitely one of them where there was two different versions of it, and yeah, we had to fight that guy. And I just remember like it had been a while at that point since we had done that fight, so I remember like 30 minutes before, even actually the night before too, at the Airbnb, I'm pretty sure, I was like looking back at videos. I was watching like Dork Lessons had made videos on how to fight the Thanos, and I'm just like, all right, how do I do this again? All right, because I don't remember if they officially told us that's what the fight was gonna be. I think they just said it's gonna be some big bad boss, and that was like the most recent big bad one we'd had, and so I was like, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be that fight. So I just like studied those videos and like how to do the fight and everything, and turned out how it did. And it was pretty exciting because I don't know if you guys remember it, but me and Hector kept tying. We tied like 3 times. It was crazy.
So I gotta tell you, man, do you still have your tiny mug for your tiny tears?
I do have my tiny mug for my tiny tears. It's actually right. I think it's in my drawer of my desk right here. I grab it, but my cat is sitting on my lap, so I can't really move. But I do have that still. Because I got that actually from back when, like, the content creator program, the CCP, when they first, like, shortly after I joined it, they actually sent everyone in the content creator program a little goodie bag. And it was when, I remember it was when Wasp came out, and it was around when that movie came out too, the second Ant-Man. And so it was a small items, like, themed gift. So we got the tiny little mug. We got a tiny little Marvel Contest of Champions little shopping bag.
I'll put it in chat.
Yeah, we got that whole thing. It was pretty cool. And also we got a 3D printed crystal, which has been on my desk ever since. I'm holding it right now. It's really cool. I'd love if they did another little goodie bag like that someday. I was hopeful that they did it once, that was going to become like a regular thing, but I don't think they've done it since, unfortunately.
Hopefully the next time they go to New York Comic Con, I'd love to.
Yeah.
I don't think I'll win because now the MSD is in the content creator program.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know how they. Yeah, and then the next year they did the whole tournament where they had 3 people fly out each week, that was a fun experience too. So yeah, I don't know. I'm sure they'd do another content creator thing like that again if they ever come back to Comic-Con.
Sure. And if they do come back to Comic-Con, would you go?
I would definitely try my best to go. Whether it's the whole weekend or maybe I just make it for like Saturday, Sunday. Ideally, I'd love to go Thursday through Sunday, like done in the past. But now, having a new job, my new job that I have, I don't know if I'd be able to go the whole time or not. So it will just depend. But if they do come back to Comic-Con and a bunch of all the other content creators, everyone else is going and everything, I'd love to get back out there and see everyone. It was some of the best memories I've ever had.
That's awesome. I want to go to my first one as soon as they come back.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Same. Let's talk about MCOC a little bit. Do you do arena?
I do. I don't do it religiously. I'm not like I gotta hit the milestones every week, every single arena. I don't. I've only grinded a featured grind, I think 3 times. I know the very first time I ever did it was for Stark Enhanced Spider-Man round 2, back when he was first added into the game, and I missed the cut by like less than 10 spots, I'm pretty sure. And
For the 5-star?
Yeah, for the 5-star.
Okay.
And obviously the arena milestones were a lot different back then, so I didn't get the 4-star or anything like that. And that video, because I felt like super confident that I got him. I started up the recording. I hadn't looked at the rewards yet, and so I was fully expecting to open it up and be like, boom, I got the character, and I didn't. So my reaction in that video was completely like 100% genuine and just like in shock. And I just like ended the video like super short because I was like, if I keep recording this, I'm gonna say something I'm gonna regret. So I
all right, what is going on there?
stopped it, and yeah, it was very frustrating. Oh, look at you, Xander. Congrats on your 6-star grind. Well done. There it is. Yep. I was pretty upset by the end of that video.
Yeah. So if you do run arena, there's going to be a new one button press to add the top 3 available champions to your current, to your current list. Yeah. Quick fill.
Yeah.
It's coming out next month.
I'll be interested to see how that works. I think I'll probably take advantage of that. I feel like I'm one of the rare ones. When I run arena, I generally try to bring along synergy champions. So like when I'm searching for my arena team, I'll start out with whoever's the first line, and then I build my arena team around that champion based on their synergies. So I just like click through their synergies and then grab someone from there, rather than just like scrolling all the way through or just grabbing the top 3.
Right.
And the reason being was, I was never doing a featured grind, so I was never like in a hurry to get through the fights super fast. But also it was my way of kind of exploring different synergies, the champions, and like if I'm gonna bring this character with this synergy, I might as well practice with him using that synergy, or her, I guess I should say, or it if it's a robot. So that's kind of how I've always done it. And it's simple. You just hit the synergy tab and pull someone in.
Yeah.
I know most people probably just grab the top 3 and go right in. But I don't know. I've always liked to do that. Or there was a time where I always made sure that it was 3 different class types. Sometimes I didn't like to go in like with 3 skill champions, then all of a sudden get matched up against 3 mutant champions. Which nowadays it's like it's not going to matter. I'll still win the fights. But like back in the day when arena wasn't in as good of a spot, and I feel like you'd run into the death squad matches all the time. Like it was terrifying when you get those matches. And then we had videos back in the day of like how to get on the infinite streak guide and all that kind of stuff. I remember that was a big thing back then. So.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, the quick fill thing said it should work with the filters too. So
okay.
I mean, maybe if you put on 3 different types of champs, it'll just auto fill.
Yeah, like maybe
the 3 different types. I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see how it works out. Hopefully, it'll speed things up in the arena for people that are grinding.
Yep. Jay, you got something else over there?
We did. I guess we're talking a little bit about the Batman. Have you seen that?
Yes, I saw the Batman, the new Robert Pattinson, on Thursday, and won't spoil it much. I've tweeted out a few things, but bottom line, I enjoyed it. If you haven't seen it, you should go see it. That's all I'll say.
It's awesome.
Yeah, I really liked it. I saw I texted my buddy about it saying he needs to go see it, and he was like, I saw people on Twitter saying it's better than The Dark Knight, and I'm like, I don't know if I'm quite ready to say that.
I think people that stop comparing.
Yeah, that's a pretty tall comparison, but honestly, like it's up there.
Yeah,
it's really good.
It's 100% one of my favorite DC films.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I put it right up there, like equal with the Joker movie, the Joaquin Phoenix Joker movie, for me, which I really enjoyed that one.
Okay. Very nice. Yeah, I haven't seen it yet. I'll definitely call my brother up and tell him to let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys are gonna love it.
Yeah, he's a big DC fan, so yeah, he'll love it. Right on. What else you got over there, Jay?
I think that's all my notes. About like an hour. About an hour and 10 minutes.
All right. I think the only thing I've got left is, do you spend in game, and if so, what types of deals do you try to buy?
I try not to spend in game. That doesn't always work out, and I feel like now I mainly if I'm gonna spend, it's gonna be on like the big days, 4th of July, Cyber Weekend, the random, uh,
Spring
the
cleaning.
this random Valentine's Day one that we had. Like that one caught me
Yeah,
off guard. I was not ready for that, but
that was a pretty
I,
good one.
Yeah.
it was good. I was like, I
Nice
saw it.
price.
I can't pass on this.
Yeah.
So like stuff like that, I mainly go for those. And I have, like I mentioned earlier, with the sigil, I have kept up on the sigil. Um, and then I guess the only other things that I've regularly bought has been I think they come out on Wednesday now. Those like $5 Nexus Cav crystals.
Yeah.
Those are usually pretty good value. That I kind of, if I see the pool of characters I like, then I usually go for those too.
Yeah, there was a couple of five star Nexus Cavaliers in the one today, right?
Yeah, I don't know what happened to those. They kind of disappeared from my store. I don't know. I don't know. I saw a charge on my bank account too. Yeah, those. I didn't get anything from those.
Yeah, me either. I got
Yeah.
it for four
Unfortunately.
stars.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Valentine's ones, those were pretty spicy.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they've usually done some kind of minor Valentine's Day event kind of thing, right? But they've never done a store like that from what I remember.
No, not
No.
Valentine's.
And like the offers and then the store, and I actually regret that I didn't actually buy the Awakening gem, because at the time I didn't really think I would need it, because I was like, oh, I can only use it on these certain characters, and it was mainly like Hercules and Kitty Pryde, and I'm like, well, I already have a 6-star Mutant Awakening gem that I'm saving for Kitty Pryde. So I was like, I don't need them, and I already have Hercules at rank 4. It's like, I don't really have anyone here I'd use it on. Then I thought, I was like, I didn't think about it like this, that I could have used that gem on a Kitty Pryde eventually, and then save the Awakening gem, this is the Mutant Awakening gem, for a future Mutant champion. So didn't really think that one all the way through, but oh well.
Yeah, I bought a couple of the Cav crystals, and I duped my 6-star Tigra.
Nice.
I
I just
awakened,
duped her.
awakened my 6-star Tigra. Sorry.
Nice. I just awakened her. What was that out of? 'Cause I just duped her it was, I think it might have been, it was some kind of Cav Nexus crystal. Because I just duped my 6-star Tiger out of one the other day.
Nice. That's
I
awesome.
don't know how to play her yet, but I hear good things about her.
Yeah. Go watch FinTech.
Yeah, I was gonna say that.
Okay.
But yeah. Did you watch any of the Summoner Showdown?
I watched a little bit of it. I didn't watch all of it this year. I think it happened when I think I went to a bachelor party when it happened. It's like I saw some of it, like the first couple matches, but then like the next week of it I was out of town, or the final week, I think. I wasn't able to catch it all.
Very nice. Yeah, so I think that's about it. Do you have anything you want to that you're looking forward to creating for content, or anything you want to plug?
I'd say right now, I mean, obviously with this new update, version 34, we've got a lot coming.
Oh,
So,
I forgot the side quest, the Women's International. That's what we forgot. I knew we were forgetting something.
the
Yeah.
Women's Internet, yeah, that's coming out. Pretty excited for that. We'll see what the ladies got in store for us this time around. But in terms of upcoming stuff, I'm really looking forward to Battlegrounds. Once that comes out, I'll think I'll have a pretty regular basis of update of uploads. Hopefully, I'm thinking I'll try to come up, maybe it'll be a live stream series, just fighting against other content creators or viewers or whoever. I think that'll be a lot of fun to do. And then Act 7.4, I'll be excited to get that done, and hopefully, as we talked about earlier, get another rank 4. But then the question becomes, I don't know who I should do for my second rank 4 yet. But 1v1 me cap, oh, it's on.
Tournament.
You already know. We'll do. I think too. The thing with incursions will be similar. How we're talking about the incursions the incursions tournaments. I think for
Yeah.
battlegrounds we'll be able to there'll be some battlegrounds tournaments that people will run. I think that'll be
Oh,
a
I'm
lot of
sure.
fun. It's this literally what this game mode's built for
Yeah.
is doing
Right.
type of tournament like that. So
MCOC
I mean
League
that's
One.
that's what the Summoner Showdown is same kind of thing. So I think that'll be a lot of fun. We'll have some good matches there. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
that's about it. Yeah, I'm trying to do some more Call of Duty streams too. It's a game I've been playing a lot lately. So I
Hell
guess
yeah.
that's something I hope to bring more to the channel, and maybe if I eventually need to start doing that on Twitch instead, maybe I will. I don't know. I've never dabbled with streaming on Twitch, but I watch some people stream on Twitch, of course.
It's pretty cool.
Never tried it myself. So maybe that'll be the place to do that. But I've really enjoyed Call of Duty. Been getting really into it hardcore the last couple months, and I'm still pretty average, but it's fun.
It's the Warzone experience.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, mainly a Warzone player.
Yeah, I play. I don't play Warzone too much. I play a little bit of Apex every
Okay,
now and then. Some GTA 5.
gotcha. I've never tried out Apex. I've heard a lot of people talk about it though. I know Katie Candy's a big Apex player.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
it's
pretty
pretty cool.
fun. Jay, you got anything you want to add before we get out of here?
Um, yeah. I mean, I guess you had sense of the story. You know, read some stuff. There's
Yep.
lots of cool stuff happening with the Superior King coming. We have obviously this month we had last month actually we had the destruction of Hell's Kitchen. Galactus is coming finally. But so we're gonna have a bunch of Galactus events throughout the year and hopefully defeat him. Maybe even the Chrono Surfing comes out, Emrock crossover. I mean, there's a lot of stuff coming that I'm really excited for with the game. That's gonna be a fun couple months.
It'd
Nice.
be two end cut scenes for the end of Realm,
Hmm.
so that'll be fun to see. Who killed the Maestro?
Who killed the Maestro?
Yeah,
Yeah.
finally.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, Jay, for streaming us live on YouTube and Twitch.
Gotcha.
Uh, you can find us in Discord live as well. You can also find us on Spotify, Apple, Google, all that jazz. Everybody, have a great night. Thanks for coming
Yeah.
by.
Bye.
Yeah. Thanks for having me, guys.
You're welcome, man.
Yeah, no problem.